Ooh, we're live. We're live. Hey, my loves, your girl, Miss Millie XOXO here. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry I'm a little bit later probably doing this episode, but when I promise you guys, I said, when I started the Miss Millie XOXO talk show, I promise you guys, Monday through Friday, no days off. So I'm sorry, forgive me for me being a little later going than I usually going. But hey, we're gonna do this show. We're gonna make it work. And this is episode number 6. Everybody come on in the room. Come on in the room. We're gonna talk. First of all, before I get to today's topic, I want to give a little bit of Monday motivation. We know this is the first Monday of a new year. Everything that you went through in 2020 is gone. And we know 2020 was a rough year for everybody. It was just rough between people losing loved ones, people losing jobs, people losing their homes, everything. It was just such a rough year, and nothing I can say can change it. However, what we can do is try to plan better for 2021. Even though things are still the way they are, we have certain elements that we know we didn't have in 2020. We know about social distancing. We know about to wear masks. So make sure that you wear your mask. Because wearing your mask and social distancing is so important. We so need that, okay? So my babies, I know it's hard because you want to get the house. I know it's hard because you want to, enjoy yourselves. But we still have to realize that these COVID and coronavirus numbers are still rising, and there are still people that are dying. And for the people who are saying that this was some kind of flawed things, the numbers exaggerated. The numbers were not exaggerated. Let's just remain safe. And let's remain healthy, and let's curb this thing and knock it out so that we can go back to some sense of normalcy, okay? I love you, my loves, but please stay safe. All right, today's topic I want to talk about. Is, that we're going to talk about on the show is bisexuality in the Black community. Yeah, this is on my heart. Being bisexual, for all my bisexual women and my bisexual men, I know that that has to be a very difficult thing for you. But especially being a bisexual male or bisexual female in the Black community, it is even harder because we know that homophobia and transphobia is so huge in the Black community, and biphobia is attributed to that. But the strange thing about being in the Black community is the fact that when it comes to biphobia, it's in some people's mind non-existent. And what I mean by that is this. When a woman in the Black community is with a woman, the first thing a Black guy gonna say, oh, she ain't had the right type of pipe, or oh, she need the right man in her life, or oh, she ain't had the she was treated wrong by a man. And understand this, just because a Black woman is a lesbian does not mean she needs some kind of pipe. Just because she's bisexual doesn't mean that she has not met the right guy. There are some women who actually love the touch and feel of a woman, but also might love the touch and feel of a man. And what is so wrong with that? And there are some guys who don't mind a woman being bisexual in the Black community, as long as a woman doesn't bring a man in. But if it's two women, they're okay with it. Now, if you look at the other standard, you have men. When it comes to being in the Black community, bisexuality is something that a lot of Black people don't even acknowledge. They feel that if a man messes with a man, he's gay. If you're Black and you mess with a man, you're gay. And the truth be told, a lot of people feel like a man is gay if he messes with a transgender woman, which to me, I don't understand how a guy can be gay if he's messing with a transgender woman, okay? Because when he dates that transgender woman, it's obviously something feminine there. It's obvious that he sees a woman there. But the Black community is so on, oh, you gay. If you mess with a man once, you gay. No, there are bisexual Black men out there. And to all my bisexual Black men out there, I want to say to you, just continue to be you, walk in your truth, and understand that you do exist. I understand you do exist. Now, I was seeing this little post going around with Consciously, and somebody else was saying, we're talking about how, some Black bisexual men say they have trouble that Black women don't want to date them. And Understand this. When you're dealing with bisexual black men, there are a lot of men on the low that will have a wife and then have be messing with a gay guy on the side, or or they'll have a girlfriend and mess with their homeboy on the side. And understand this: if they do that, first of all, it's wrong. But second of all, that doesn't make them gay. That simply makes them bisexual. But the problem is that in the black community, we have garnered this thing to where if a man messes with any kind of man, he's gay, to where it makes more men not want to come out. Now, a lot of women might say, well, Miss Melody, is it my fault that he doesn't want to come out or he doesn't walk in his truth? I feel like I should know. And I got to say this too. Should a woman know if her man is messing around with the man or he's bisexual? Yes. I do within my heart believe that a guy should not be messing around with a woman and messing around with a guy and not let her know. I'm sorry. Now, the reason why this happens a lot is because of the fact that a lot of guys are scared of being labeled gay. And understand this, a lot of women, there are some women who feel like if a guy has messed with a guy, especially in the black community, they automatically have HIV or they automatically have AIDS. So they got some kind of STD. Because the first thing certain black women will say, not all, because I love my black women. Some of y'all black women do mess with bisexual men. But some want to say, you ain't finna come give me HIV. You ain't finna come give me AIDS. You ain't finna come give me STD. And when I hear that, I say, well, why did they have to give you that? Just because he messing around with the guy? Maybe it can just be, hey, you're not gonna sleep with nobody else. Hey, you're not going to cheat on me because I deserve respect. And I believe all my black women deserve respect and need to know if a guy is messing around with another guy. Now, as I said, then some of my bisexual black men might say, well, Miss Melody, ain't no black woman want to date me. Understand this. You still need to give them that choice. Okay? And understand this. I've always said this. Do I feel like it is right for a guy to be with a woman and to be with a gal and not tell her or to be bisexual and not tell his girlfriend, his wife? Yes, he should tell them that he's bisexual. I don't condone hiding that. I don't condone it. But I understand why some bisexual black men do it. Because of the fact of the matter is that society in the black community has put so much hate on just being gay in the black community, they don't even acknowledge the sense of being bisexual, okay? And I wish we can get to a society in 2021 where we understand that transgender women are women. And especially the black trans women are women. That we understand that if a guy dates a black trans woman, he's not gay. If a guy dates a man and woman, he's bisexual, okay? I wish we could get to these levels in the black community because these are things that need to really, really be addressed. Right, monogamy in a relationship, if that's what he wants. That's right, I agree with you on that. I'm reading some of these comments. Half the time, if she don't tell him she's trans, he don't know. Okay, I'm gonna comment on that. Now, granted, there are some of my sisters who are very passable and they don't know, but let me explain this to you. Most times, more than the other, after a guy begins to, as you say, mess with transgender woman, he knows. And a lot of times he does, or he might say he doesn't want to know her, things of that nature. And understand this, you have to understand this. A lot of my girls, especially my passable transgender girls, understand this. When he sees a trans girl, he doesn't see her as a man. He sees her as a woman because she is a woman. And what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? If a man sees if a man sees a beautiful transgender woman that he's attracted to, what is wrong with that? Two things. One, what is wrong with that? And two, that doesn't make him gay. Why does that make him gay? Laverne Cox is beautiful. Laverne Cox is beautiful. You mean to tell me that a guy dating Laverne Cox will be gay? Amaya Scott, beautiful. You mean to tell me that a guy dating Amaya Scott would be gay? My girl Hope Giselle, beautiful. You mean to tell me that a guy they want to date or be with Hope Giselle will be gay? No. They see them for what they are. They see them for the woman that they are. Okay? So we have to get out of all this just if a guy messes with a guy, he's gay. No, there are levels to this. You have guys that are black community that are gay. You have guys that are bisexual, and you have black guys that are pansexual. Now, pansexual in the black community is something we also don't talk about, and because of the fact of the matter is we don't even want to acknowledge bisexuality, so we don't even think about pansexuality. And for those of you who watch might say, well, Miss Melly, pansexual and bisexual to the same thing. There are a lot of similarities to being bisexual and pansexual, but believe me, there are different terms. I'll give you an example. For example, I had two friends, both black guys. One was bisexual and one was pansexual. Now, the bisexual guy, he would date beautiful women. He would date trans girls. He would date very feminine makeup boys. But he wouldn't date anybody that was masculine. If it didn't have some level of femininity, he didn't want to date it. You had kind of much to be. He didn't want to date you. He was in love with femininity. If it was, like I said, if it was a black woman or a black trans woman or a feminine black gay boy, he was down for it because of the fact he was attracted to femininity, and that's how he identified as bisexual. And for me, if he's dating like cisgender black women, if he's dating black trans women, if he's dating feminine gay black boys, yes, he would be considered as bisexual. But the community will automatically say, especially the black community, will automatically say, oh, he's gay. No, he's not. He's bisexual. So I had another friend that was pansexual. So Miss Melly, you probably saying, well, Miss Melly, what's the difference between bisexual and pansexual? As I said, they're the same thing. There's similarity, but it's different. My friend who was pansexual would date, he would date cisgender black women. He would date lesbian black women. He dated a stud before. He dated a black trans woman. He dated a black trans woman before. He dated black trans men. He dated feminine gay black men. He dated masculine gay black men, tattoos. Because with with him being pansexual, the idea, the identification behind people who identify as pansexual, they look more at the character and who the person they date than the gender. Okay? So he dated all of those. Okay? So he didn't have a preference. Whereas my bisexual friend said, okay, they gotta be feminine. He's like, no. No. If they're a cisgender woman and they sexy, I want them. If they're a lesbian or stud, I want them. If they're a black trans woman and I found them attractive, I want them. If they're a black trans man, I want them. If they're non-binary, he did date a non-binary person before, I want them. If they're a thugged out, tattooed, pansexual person, I want him. And that was his idea, because when he fell in love or didn't want to date somebody, he fell in love with that person. So we as the black community have got to get out of this stereotypes of the fact that black men can't be bisexual. Yes, they're true. Black men can be bisexual, just like black men can be pansexual. So as the black community, we have got to stop lying to ourselves and saying this is not true, because this is so true. And to all my black bisexual men out there, I want to say to you, live in your truth. Walk in your truth. Tell that woman if you're bisexual. Yes, the one you may not want and may not want to be with you because of that, but if you hold patience, there will be somebody there who will say, you know what, I can do that. The same my pansexual black men. And to my black women, understand this. If you want to date both sides, that is your prerogative. You don't have to say, I'm just dating girls right now because some guy hurt me. No, if you want to date girls, you can date girls. If you decide that you want to play both sides, that is your prerogative as a bisexual black woman, okay? So please, my black people, understand this. We have got to get out of this stupid mentality, this stupid mentality of we have to, that if a man messes with the bisexual man, he's gay, and that black women just are experienced men with other women. No, she might actually be bisexual. All right, you guys, my love. I thank you guys so much. Do we have any questions? So I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. But a trans woman don't have to be and a mascot or a hope to be respected. Okay, you made a good point right there, and that is such a good point. I didn't say I wasn't when I said a mascot or Laverne Cox. I was just using them as examples. That doesn't mean that every trans woman, even I, deserve respect. Okay, what I was saying is the fact that I was trying to make the point is that when guys see trans women, people automatically say, oh, you know, that's a man, or this and that. But when a guy likes a trans woman, he sees her for what she is, a trans woman. If she's a non-binary woman, he sees her for what she is, a non-binary woman. So yes, you are correct. All trans women, let's get that correct. All trans women, yes, all trans women deserve respect, okay? That is such a awesome point. And for me, it hits home so much because we know right now we're just coming off the most deadliest year for black trans black trans people and gender nonconforming people with at least 43 dead. And I'm praying that this year doesn't increase. We're praying that hopefully, because Biden has already set in place that he said his first 100 days in office, he was going to try to get some legislation passed for LGBTQ plus people. And I'm hoping that there will be some task force passed to help in these black, trans, and gender nonconforming people, because we have lost too many of my brothers and sisters. I am tired of seeing them lost. Okay? And I just want to see my brothers and my sisters flourish and be the best they can be in 2020, because black trans lives matter. Black trans women lives matter. Black gender nonconforming lives matter. Black trans men lives matter. Black gay lives matter. All my black lives matter. Okay? But I definitely want to counteract these senseless crimes against black, trans, and gender nonconforming people. Are there any more questions before I end today's show? I absolutely love you guys. Thank you guys so much for you guys are what pushes me on. This is episode number 6. We are doing episodes every single day. No days off. Some episodes will be longer than others, but no matter what, I'm gonna be coming to you guys every single day. And I want to say this before I go, if you are a black transgender woman, please protect yourself. If you're a gender nonconforming person, please protect yourself. If you're non-binary people, because there is a war out against black, queer, and LGBTQ people, especially black, trans, and gender nonconforming people. So be careful. Like I said before, I am not a person of violence, but I feel like it's either going to be what I said, them or me. It's going to be them or me. I'm sorry, it's going to be them or me. And I promise you, I love me too much. So I'm sorry. That's that one time to where when they get there, I'm going to say what they're going to say, what happened. It was self-defense. I fear for my life. I'm a black trans. I fear for my life. I fear for my life. Period. I'm sorry. Okay? So protect yourself. And if you can carry a gun, if you got to carry get your permit for a gun pass, do it if you can carry in your area. If not, get you some mace. Get you a taser. Do what you got to do to protect yourself, because understand this. As many lives as we lost last year, black trans people and gender nonconforming life, there wasn't a whole bunch of publicity on that. Granted, don't get me wrong, the stage for black trans lives and black trans liberation took a greater stage than it had ever taken before because of social media. Don't get me wrong, but there is still so much work to be done. There is still so many lives being lost. There is still so much that needs to be done to help people. And I don't care if I got to speak on it every single day. I'm sick and tired of seeing all my black, trans people and gender nonconforming people dying. It is just sick. It is sad. And please be careful, my loves. It is sad that people can't even be who they want to be, can't even live their lives. And I am just so happy, my loves, for everybody who supported me to be able to speak on my platform, for helping me create this platform. Hey, we're starting off very small, but I promise you, we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep working hard, and we're going to just reach a point and do what we got to do, okay? 2021 is going to be such a big year, and I'm so happy to have my platform to speak on. And people might say, well, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. Excuse me. But understand this. This is mine. This is mine. And I'm so proud of what I built. I'm so proud of what I'm building. And I'm so proud of where it's going to go. Okay? Let me go ahead and read some of these comments real quick. Hey, Just Jess, my babe, my sweetie. I love her so much. Kisses, boo. Yes, same. Oh, shout out to Transgender Awareness page because they always support my posts. Thank you so much. You look beautiful today, sis. And yes, it wasn't talked about a lot because of George Floyd and Breonna. They overshadowed the black trans women. People, yes, they did. And thank you so much. I'm trying, sis. I'm trying. The heterosexual community loves to advocate for straight cisgender people, but when it comes to LGBT, they don't keep the same. Oh, yes, definitely. They don't. They do not. The black community will ride all day. And don't get me wrong, I will ride for my black women. Don't get me wrong, I ride for my black women because I love black women. But there is a level that they ride for that the LGBTQ plus people don't get it. And even the black women, they ride for the black men at a level they don't ride for the black women. So it needs to get to a point to where we understand that all black lives matter, not just black men, but black men lives matter, black women lives matter, black LGBTQ lives matter, black trans lives matter. All black lives matter, okay? And we need to get to that level when we realize that, okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Just. Speak on, Trim. And what really gets me so much is when I go out in public and I tell people about how people died. It tripped me out that some people are really homophobic, transphobic, just want to pretend like they don't know it. But there are really people that I talk to that really honestly like, oh my God, I didn't know that. And that right there lets me know that we are not getting to a level that needs to be reached to. And that's the thing to why I said, because it used to frustrate me and make me cry because I was like, wow, my brothers and sisters are dying and we are not getting the light shine on us as much. Yes, we got more light shine this year, but we need more. We need more. There's still too many lives. 43 known lives. That still was too many lives. That was too many lives lost. Too many. There was too many lives lost. That was just simply too many. Okay, and I don't care. I don't care if I gotta speak. That's why I say this show gonna be every day. Monday through Friday, we dropping episodes because I'm gonna speak until somebody listens. I don't care if I gotta speak, and keep on speaking. I'm going to speak until somebody listens, okay? I'm going to speak until somebody listens, okay? And we need to know, shout out to Train Travel. I see you in the building there. And we need to make sure also as LGBTQ plus people that we are supporting each other. You know, understand, to my trans girls, support my black gay boys. To my gay boys, support y'all black trans sisters. We have a division right now between black gay men and certain transgender. Not all, because there are certain gay boys who will ride for the trans girls. But there are some that have a problem with the trans girls. And so we need to understand that we are so much stronger together, okay? We are so much stronger together as a unit, and we're able to get so much more accomplished if we are strong together, okay? Yes, exactly. And a lot of times the media cover government agendas. Yes, they do. And I hate when people say trans people get killed because of tricking men. Yes, that gets on my nerve too. They want to erase us. But I'll never give them that satisfaction. We aren't going anywhere and we are here to stay. And you know what? That's the thing also that when I hear pisses me off too. Because every time I tell somebody about a black trans person being killed or gender non-conforming, they want to say, oh, what did she tell him? Oh, she must have tricked him. Oh, what'd she do? How about, oh, why did he kill her? Oh, why did he have to take her life? Oh, why is she dead? Oh, what is her family feeling now? Oh, I feel bad for her family because they lost their daughter somehow now. Oh, this and that. Like, why is him tricking her? Why is her tricking him? Or why is that more important than her life? Why is that more important in her life? Please answer that question to me. Is tricking somebody more important than somebody's life? Because a lot of time, honestly, the guy, like I say this, a lot of time certain black men who mess with trans girls, they like trans girls. And I said it before I spilled tea. A lot of like trans girls, honestly, because they like the femininity, and some trans girls be topping them. I'm sorry, didn't want to say it, but might as well say it. We're keeping it raw and real on my show. Just being honest, okay? I'm just keeping it real and raw on my show, okay? But I never, okay, yes, unified. We can't have this division in the community. We can get more done if we sit together. It seems like the LGBT is against the T. I think when we say the LGBT is against the T, I think sometimes, yes, there are gay boys who are against the T, but there are some who are not against the T. I think to me it's more like it's the LGBT and the T is just like, okay, go sit them in the corner, and they do their own thing. I'm just keeping it real. That's what it is. A lot of times, that's what it is. And that's what it is. And so we need to be able to get to a level to where we and understand this. If you see your trans sisters trying to accomplish, especially if they black trans women, especially if they want brown skin, dark skin like me, because anybody knows all black trans women have it hard as it is. But the darker you are, the harder you have it. Period. The more melanin you got, the harder you have it. That's not to say my light-skinned trans sisters don't go through, because my light-skinned trans sisters go through too. Don't get me wrong, but it's even harder for my darker skin. Because if you look at it, a lot of the black trans women that died, not all of them, but a lot of them were brown or dark skinned women. And so if you see, my black trans sister with a little help, why not help them? Help them a little bit. Give them a little something. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like sometimes people can try to help somebody and they may not want the help. They might need, and that's something you can't counteract. But if you see your sister out here needs some help and you have the means to do it, why not do it? And what I mean by help, I don't mean just take care of them. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you see your trans sister is out here and she can't, and she's trying to, make ends meet, she ain't got no job, and you're like a manager of the store. Hey, how about you try to get her on the store? If you see your trans sister is trying to maybe start a clothing line or something, and you got a discount at a clothing store where you can buy fabric, why not say, hey sis, come bring your money. I'm gonna try to see if I can get you something cheap. What we have to understand that there is a war against black transgender women, and we have to understand, especially black transgender lives and gender non-conforming people. We have to understand that if you see your black trans sister, why are you not helping? Why are you not helping? Okay? I created this platform to help all LGBTQ people, but I created it because of the fact I wanted also to see my black trans people and gender non-conforming people stop dying, okay? And I don't care what I ain't got. Every day, Monday through Friday, I done told y'all, this going down, we're going to speak it, and we're going to keep pushing until somebody listen, okay? Because black trans lives matter. Black trans women are women. Black trans men are men. And all black trans lives matter, and all black queer and LGBT lives matter, and all black women lives matter, because all black lives matter, period. And that's the way we need to be, okay? Thank you, Jess. I'm scared of the situation that happened to Malaysia Booker happened to me. I had to take a break from reporting the murder because it was too much and overwhelming. It made me paranoid. My sister, I understand. Because there are so many times that when I see another one of our sisters dying, I get to where it's almost like I don't become numb to it. It's like, wow, this happened again. Wow, this really happened again. And so I understand you being paranoid, because there are times that when I go out here, I'm looking over my shoulder too. I understand. Because what happened to Malaysia, like you said, it could have been you. Hell, it could have been me. Being 100 could have been me. So that's why we have to be observant. We have to protect ourselves. That is the reason why we call a community to if you see your sister by yourself, hey, go walk with your sister. Do what you gotta do. Travel and pack. Do what you gotta do. Okay. And I tell all my sisters out there, I know that some of my sisters out there trying to make their coin. And understand this. I never knock nobody for making their coin. But understand this. Sometimes you're gonna get that feeling in your stomach where you be like, did something wrong. When you get that feeling, in your stomach like something wrong, let it go, sis. Because that could be your last coin you make. You can always go back another time and make another coin, but that could be your last coin you make, my sister. And I would rather have my sister here, struggling, trying to come up, than to be dead and gone. And I'm having a report on it. And say hashtag, say her name. Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing my sisters come like that. So you have a right to be paranoid, my sister. Because like I said, it could have been you. It could have been me. I understand. You have a total right to it, okay? I feel your pain, my sister. That is one of the reasons why I'm fighting to push this platform in order to get awareness more past and more done. Okay, I absolutely love all my sisters. I love everything about you. I love who you are. I love people, and we're gonna combat these murders. We're gonna get them down. We're gonna make sure that we let people know that these are senseless killings, and a lot of these killings are happening by black trans men who are too scared to let people know that they're dating somebody transgender, or are too scared to let they would rather kill somebody than their secret come out, instead of stand up and say, hey, this is the woman that I love. Because trans women are women. You saw her as a woman, and you liked her as a woman, and you attracted her as a woman. But the problem is you're too worried about what your homeboys are gonna say. That was the issue. Okay, that was really the issue. That's what was really going on. Okay, so stand up and be a man. Just stand up and say, hey, this is my show. Hey, this is who I love. This is my babe. Okay. So stop doing it, okay? And protect yourself, my trans woman. I'm trying to read my comments because I love interacting with my people. Right, it's not worth it. We love you too. Oh, thank you so much. Transgender pay, I love you because you always be showing me love, and just all of y'all be showing me love. And I thank y'all so much. We build this platform. We don't have that much. One thing about Miss Melody, I've never lied to you and said what I have and what I don't have. But the only thing I always do with you guys is I keep it real and honest with you guys. And a lot of times, the reason why it takes some people like me sometimes maybe along your heart, because I don't do things just for a view. I'm not gonna never do things just for a view. I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna spread false stuff. I'm gonna spread stuff that I know. I'm gonna spread stuff that I experienced. I'm gonna spread stuff that I feel like is right. And most importantly, I'm gonna speak my mind whether anybody likes it or not. And if you do not like it, you do not have to come to my platform. Ain't nobody making you come to my platform. But nobody, and I mean nobody, will shut my mouth up on my show. And this is my show, period. And if I want to talk about black trans lives every day of the week, I would do it because it's my show. If I want to talk about black women all day long and how I respect them, I would do it on this because you know why? It's my show. If I want to talk about black, queer, and LGBTQ plus people all day on my show, I would do it. You know why? Because it's my show. This is my platform. This is my house. You don't like it? Hit the door. Go talk. Go say everything you want at your house. But this is Miss Melody XOXO house. Okay? And that's what we're going to talk about. Okay? Can you talk about dating as a black trans woman and how you date? I know you get the men, son. You're so pretty. Okay, so I can talk about what I used to date, because right now I kind of am, you know. But what I can say, what I've experienced, I've dated a lot of trade. A lot of times people come here after they say, oh, you're a guy, oh, you this or that. And baby, let me tell you something. Say what you want, say what you will. Don't think when Miss Mill don't go out this door. Don't think I don't have no trade. Hey, Sean, hey, come here, hey. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna let sit up here and say I'm the most beautiful person in the world, but don't think I ain't went out a couple times. And another thing people think, they be thinking it's like the guy that is like not good looking enough. No, it be some good looking. It's a good looking trade. Good looking. The ones that and the ones that you look at and you wouldn't even think. They're like, oh no, he don't get. Oh no, girl, he ain't gay. He ain't with a girl. You look at him. He's be the main one talking. Hey, where that mouthpiece at? And the crazy thing about it is, nowadays in society, this is the crazy thing about it too. The younger ones, the younger trade, they be so bold. They be like 22, 23. Hey, let me see what that mouthpiece is. All them, Girl, dating as trans is not easy. It's not hard. But sometimes I gotta say this. I'll give it to everybody who's trans, black and trans, a little advice. So, and I said this on I think in my interview with B Hawk Snipes. Sometimes the type you like ain't the right type for you. And sometimes when you date somebody who's different than your type, you say, "No, I don't know if they're my type." They could sometimes turn out to blow your mind and give you a glow like this. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? So just make sure you with somebody who can treat you right, who loves you, who respects you, because as black trans women, you deserve respect. You don't deserve no man physically putting his hands on you. No. That's one thing I never did. That's one thing you would never do, Miss Melody X. Like, I see some of my girls be in a relationship where guys be putting hands on. That's one thing I can honestly say. I have not done anything perfect, and I have dated some trade. But one thing I can honestly say, and none of my trade ever put a hand on me. I told them real quick that was gonna be it. That'd be real quick. That was it. That was over with. No guy. Don't feel like because you're black and trans that a guy has the right. No guy has the right to put his hands on you. And also, if they're not putting his hand on you, they want to talk about you and say you this and that. Say ain't nobody else gonna want you. Verbal abuse is just as hurtful as physical abuse. And to all my black transgender women, any guy who puts his hands on you, any guy who is disrespecting you with his words is not worth your time. You are beautiful. You are a black trans woman and you deserve so much more. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You deserve so much more. And don't let anybody, stop letting people say because you're trans, you can't find happiness. You can. Anybody can find happiness if you trust and you believe and just have faith. And sometimes you got to be patient. Sometimes you have to be patient. That's the thing about when it comes to love and dating. A lot of times we're not patient. You have to be patient, okay? But there are plenty of guys out there who will love you as a black trans woman and will just say, hey, to them, you're not even a black trans woman. To them, you're their woman. You're his woman. But you gotta love yourself enough to not let a guy put his hands on you or not talk down to you and all that verbal abuse stuff. Let that go. It's 2021. Let that go. We letting that go. It's 2021. Let all that go. To my black trans women, know you're beautiful. Know you're meant for greatness. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. You are meant for so much more. It's 2021. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing, okay? We're gonna really do the thing, okay? Oh, y'all got me started. I was only supposed to be on here 5 minutes and transgender awareness page don't got me up here talking, girl. Girl got me up here talking, girl. Girl just got me up here talking. Oh, let me see who else on the page. Okay. But yeah, I just want to, that's the reason why I created this show. Like I said, it's episode number 6. And I know that for me, it's going to be harder trying to get my show to a certain level, being black and transgender, but I'm willing to fight that fight. I'm willing to work hard. I'm willing to do what I got to do. And to all you guys who like my videos, share my videos, whatever you done, if you send a Cash App, a PayPal, Venmo, whatever you sent, baby, I promise you, Miss Melody uses it for this show. It's used to keep this show on the air. I promise you. I promise you. I ain't up here looking cocoa and beautiful for nothing. I promise you, I'm doing this because it is a purpose behind this show. We're not doing this for clout or fame. We're doing this for a purpose to raise awareness for my brothers and sisters in the LGBTQIA plus community. And I absolutely love you, my loves, for all that you've done, for all that you're making this show happen. I absolutely love everything about you. You brighten up my day. And I love you guys so much, okay? I absolutely love each and every one of y'all, okay? All right? Let me see a couple of these comments because I'm finna get ready to get off in a second. Oh, thank you, sis. Sis, I love you too. I love you. Hey, everybody else be trying to be talking something. They wanna lighten their skin stuff, but baby, I'm proud to be chocolate cocoa. I'll tell y'all one quick story, then I'm gonna get off. I had a guy I was dating one time for like 3 months. We had 3 months, and I was like, he said, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." He was like, "But you'll be so much beautiful if you bleach your skin." And I looked at him and I said, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're so handsome. I mean, you're so cute. But you would be more handsome if you weren't 5'6", you were 6'1". But the difference between me and you is that I love you as 5'6". But you don't love me as brown chocolate. And so right now is when you gotta make a choice. Take me as I am or leave me. And guess what? He left me. But here's the thing how it happened. 3 months later, guess who came back? Oh, I'm sorry. I miss you on the side. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna be nobody's leftovers. I'm not gonna be nobody takes back. You had me, you made a choice, and then you gotta live with it. Okay? Bye. That's the way it is. Period. Okay? Him, yes, him. Oh, wow. I just, like I say, I love you, my loves, and thank you guys for keeping the show on. If anybody like to donate to the show, make sure you hit me Cash App, Miss Melody XOXO, BMO Miss Melody XOXO, and PayPal Miss Melody XOXO. I thank you guys so much for a wonderful show. I promise you guys, no days off. We're gonna continue to do this. And I promise you, my loves. Anybody got any questions before I get off? Anybody got anything? I love that. That's inspiring. They try to walk over us and treat us like, yeah, they do. Because the reason why they try to treat us like that, because they feel like certain trans girls feel like they can't find nobody else. And at one point when I was younger, I felt that way too. I felt that way too. But you have to learn to love yourself enough to say, hey, I'm not gonna take this. And I'm going to trust that God going to send me somebody for me. When you get to that level, baby, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, my babes. It's so, so beautiful, okay? It is so, so beautiful. I love you, my loves. I will talk to you guys on tomorrow's show. I just love y'all, okay? All right? Oh, Miss Woodcock said I can't wait to see. Oh, baby, you about to make me cry. You can't make me mess with my cocoa makeup. It's looking so good. They come trying to learn. Don't do this to me. 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 I just want to spread awareness about my brothers and sisters. I so want to spread awareness because I just want to spread awareness about my brothers and sisters, okay? All right? I love you, my loves. Have an awesome, beautiful, and wonderful day. And remember, you love my loves, okay? Bye.